Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we got Kodak Black explaining the Kobe helicopter thing, man. Pooh Shiesty giving out the Addy, French Montana on Gucci robbing him, Bow Wow, just Bow Wow, right? Boosie needing a favor, Cardi B starting trouble, and did they try to kill Tory Lanez? Man, say it ain't so. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, man. If this is your first time to the channel, you know what it is. Be sure to hit that like button. It's like every other channel on the world, man, on the planet, in YouTube, right? Hit the like button so we can be spread out to more people, man, and all that fun stuff. Hit the notification bell so you can be first in line when we drop this insanity, and hit that sub button if you haven't already subbed to the channel, man. Let's get right to it. This might be a long show. Yo, they say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, man. Meaning you may have intentions, right? Like the right intentions, but the outcome might be trash. This may very well apply to your boy Kodak Black. Yo, look, the good news is your boy tried to honor Kobe Bryant, right? The bad news is it was with a helicopter. My guy, ain't nobody in your camp told you, man, that ain't cool. Now, Kodak has provided, right, a response as to why he decided to honor Kobe with the helicopter, yo. Take a listen.
You're turning 24. You're wearing Kobe, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant, his number 24 jersey. Why is Kobe so important, like, to you? Because you're like celebrating him. He's on your birthday cake that we did for you.
I mean, you know, it's like it was January 26, 2020. I'm saying, and I was in Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? I was still in prison. I was in Oklahoma, so now I heard, you know what I'm saying? I heard about his unfortunate demise and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you know, I was already saying, I was like, man, you know, when I come home, I'm gonna come home like on the helicopter. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come home on the helicopter, stuff like that. And I heard how he passed, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. Maybe that's a sign not to jump on the helicopter, because, you know, he KB on KB, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Kobe Bryant, Kodak Black, all that other crazy stuff. So I'm like, damn.
So he stated that since his initials are the same as the NBA legend's initials, right, KB, he took it as a sign to not come home in the helicopter, like when he's being released from the pen. You see what I'm saying? Kodak, I don't think you got the picture. They saying it was in poor taste, man, to have a helicopter balloon, my G. So soon at that. I mean, I don't even think it's so soon. I think it's just at all. You follow what I'm saying? You know, when an artist is locked up, right, it could get real lonely in there, man. And an artist has nothing but time on his hand to think about any and everything that got them there in a pen to begin with. Oftentimes, artists use this moment to interact with their fan base. Cue Pooh Shiesty, who is letting you know exactly how to get in touch with Mr. Shiesty. You like, yo, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hear me out. Shiesty is just his rap name, okay? And yesterday, well, at least I think it was the day before yesterday, he hit the gram to let his followers know that they could write him while he is locked up for the moment. He posted, quote, Lontrell Williams, number 210138765, K82, Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center, 7000 Northwest 41st Street, Miami, Florida, 33166. Just in case you're trying to get in touch with him, man. Hey, yo, drop the man a line, man, especially if you was gonna drop a bag to see the man perform. You know it'll mean the world to him. And if he provided you with entertainment, the least you could do is drop the man a line and let him know you wish the best for him, man, and that you want to see him thrive at the end of the day. Look, you never know, man. Your letters could be the thing that has an impact on his psyche, man. What if he comes out and as a result of your letter, he changed his name to Pooh Faithful? You see what I'm saying? You never know. Look, it be the little things, man. You know how many gangsters come out of prison having done a 180-degree turn and still have the respect of the streets and the culture? It could be your letter that makes the difference, man. I'm just saying, right? Food for thought. Hey, look, a little while back, right, Deb Antony, a famous artist's mom and manager, made a statement about French Montana coming to ATL to get a feature from none other than Gucci, and got something serious, man. Something like for like 5 racks or something like that, man. She said on Drink Champs, quote, I ain't trying to be funny, although she's about to say it, but French didn't really make it that well in Georgia because his first time, right? I mean, I don't know how far she be going with this ish, right? But she continued on and said Gucci didn't like French because French first went into the studio to do a song with him, right? The first time. He paid Gucci $5,000 to get on a feature. And he was just sitting in the studio and Gucci was gone out the back door. Gucci just took the money and left. Look, close quote. I don't know if I told you that before, right? Well, I mean, but if I didn't tell you, right? You're late. Okay? Keys walked in and wanted me to tell you that you're programmed to love the music you listen to in high school the most. The music we like, right, gives us a hit of dopamine and other feel-good chemicals. And it's even stronger when you're young because your brain is still developing from like age 12 to 22. Everything feels more important. So we tend to emphasize those years the most and hang on to those musical memories. Ain't that mind-blowing? Hey, yo, Keys, you always coming through, man. We appreciate that. Next time, just come through on time, okay? What was I talking about? I think I was talking about Gucci, Robin French. Anyway, take a listen to what French Montana had to say about that issue.
Deb Antony was on Drink Champs, a guest, and she brought up a story that included you that said that one time you were in the studio and that you gave $5,000 to Gucci Mane and that he snuck out the back door without doing his feature. What is that story all about?
I mean, I never did a verse with Gucci where he took my money and never did the verse, you know? I think it was like 12 years ago, he did do the verse, you know? He did, the song was called Straight Cash Remix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. We have put it out. I don't know where people got that story from. Me and Gucci is good.
Well, there you have it. French and Gucci, they're good. No problems. We don't know what she was talking about. Bow Wow has taken a clap at Soulja Boy. What Cat Williams say? This finna be good, right? After Soulja posted that image of the fan seeing Bow Wow on a commercial flight after Bow Wow posted himself on a private jet, Bow Wow fired back and said, quote, "Soulja, just stop. Like literally, stop. The difference with me and you is you have to put out music. I don't. I'll be in the box office this weekend while you sit at home in your living room yelling on live at no one." Close quote. He continued on and said, "Soulja, I know how much you getting paid on the Millennium Tour. You'll make more being my assistant. Play fair. See you Saturday, little brother," right? Hashtag headliners versus hashtag opening acts with the peace emoji. Then he added on, "Soulja is the Ben Simmons of the rap game. Go rehearse and get off the internet. See you Saturday, cap gun." Close quote. Yo, I can see Ben Simmons like, yo, how the hell I get dragged into this, right? Look, I grew up listening to Bow Wow. Anyway, he added the teary eye emoji after that. Look, why they gotta come for Ben like that, man? You got to be superhuman. You got to be damn near superhuman to make it into the NBA, don't you? Cardi B is over there starting trouble right now. The lovely missus has responded to a controversial comment which stated, quote, "My daughter does not come before my husband. I don't care," close quote, right? That's what somebody posted, right? It's an interesting statement in and of itself. Should your children come before your husband? Now, before you answer that question, right? Whatever the answer is, it should technically be the same if we flip it around and ask if your children should come before your wife, right? Cardi B has stated, quote, "And these be the same itches that, God forbid, they daughters get molested by their husband or boyfriend, they won't believe their kids," right? Take their words and will hate their daughters. I think I misread that, man, because, you know, your boy hasn't been reading like he should. She said, "These be the same itches that, God forbid, their daughters get molested by their husband or boyfriend, they won't believe them, their kids, take their words and will hate their daughters because of the truth, and the men be knowing that and take advantage," close quote. Heavy words, man. Look, I always believe, right, that your spouse should come before your children in a variety of ways. Of course, that wouldn't mean let's neglect the children because the children need help in a lot of ways before the spouse. But in many ways, your spouse should definitely have priority before the kids, man. Unfortunately, right, folks make kids with trash humans, and then they get mad when they wake up with fleas. Because you know how it is, man. You lie down with dogs, you wake up with fleas. And look, and there are trash dudes out there, man. Let me be clear. there are a lot of trash women out there too, man. Please, okay? Just to be fair, make no mistake about it. Quick, Boosie needs your car, man. You know how it is with these rent-a-car services, man. You need to put like $8,000 down using your credit card and have 8 forms of ID to get a car, right? And all your telephone bills and all this other craziness, okay? And Boosie had 7. Tisk. No, actually, I think Boosie lost his ID. Yo, take a look.
I lost my identification. I can't get a rent-a-car. I'm in Orlando. I need to borrow somebody's car. I need your for 2 days. I'ma cash you out $700. I got a smoke in your, but I need your car, man. If you got a van, me and my kids need your car. Drive, I'm tired of calling these drivers. Don't want to let me smoke in they, so out. I need somebody to bring me their truck and let me get that for 2 days. I lost my ID, man. I just got to the rental-car place. I'm going through it, man. Let me get your, I'm gonna give you $700 for 2 days. Let me get your, you got a truck. Long as you got it, I don't care how that look. This you look like a Bad News Bears van. Hit the DM, hit the line.
$700, yo. We heard about this a couple of hours ago, right? But I'm sure right now he might have got a car. But would you give Boosie your car? 2 days, $700? That's like $350 a day, man. That's a lot of money, right? Look, you know what you could do with $350 a day, man? I could see wanting my car back, right? And his kids roll down the back window and throw water on me. Talk about, oh, you said, not to throw it in your estate. We threw it from the car. Because kids always looking for loopholes, man. And finally, did someone just try to kill Tory Lanez? I mean, who would do such a thing? Look, Tory Lanez was in an Uber, right? And then it said, how the hell is he in an Uber? Anyway, then it stated that someone crashed into Tory Lanez's car. Take a look.
Niggas almost just died. We got in a car accident in a fucking Uber. Look at that. Oh my gosh, bro.
Now, Tory posted this. Oh, by the way, can I do a shout out real quick? I want to give a shout out real quick to a couple of people because I love the people. Where my shout outs at? Can we get a shout out on deck? Oh, Ronald Shorty Parker, man. My man said keep up the good work. Love the content. Where my shout out at? It's right here, fam. It's right here. You see what I'm saying? G-Man 224. Yo, G-Man 224 said, yo, Meg's man was kind of corny. That's just me, though. But shout out to my gold sub sign. Yo, massive love to the gold sub sign. My man got the gold membership on deck. We respect that, man, and we appreciate it. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Rose Miller, always coming through. And Spirit Wolf said, bro, I hate your commentary, but today was dope, fam. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you see the hat. I gotta add the accent on there. Anyway, back to Tory Lanez, who almost was killed. Look, Tory posted a comment that said, quote, it almost felt like someone crashed into us. Strange, right? Close quote. You mean like someone tried to kill you? Man, you see what's happening here. Look, I love when people talk without talking, right? You like Celeb, you don't have that problem. Yeah, whatever, man. You don't have it either, right? Or neither, whatever. Look, I listened to that scat song that Tory Lanez dropped the other day, right? I listened to it last night, as a matter of fact, and with Tory Lanez and the baby, lyrically, right? And flow-wise, Tory Lanez is a titan. You see what I'm saying? A bit misogynistic. Okay, let me take that back. It's mad misogynistic, right? Which sucks to me because, I want to like the joint, but there are women in my life that I love. You follow what I'm saying, man? And the lyricality of the song, the way Tory switches up his flow, and then the baby on top of that, man, oh my gosh. I just feel like it's jacked up if you're a woman. You follow me? Like, I can't see a woman really feeling that joint. But that's just my opinion. You follow me? I don't think they need the misogyny in their joint, but that's like someone saying, yo, you're always trying to talk about morality on Celebs Source. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? One thing I've learned is this. I hate when people tell me how to do my job. You follow me? And y'all let us know what you think, man. Take a listen to the scat song. Come on back to the Celebs Source and post it in the comments below. Let me know what you think about that, the misogyny level. Is it me? Because it could be me, and I'm completely open to that, man. So I might be hypersensitive to that kind of thing, man. You see what I'm saying? You could be like, yo, man, stop itching up, celeb. You know what I mean? And I'll just be like, yo, man, whatever. You follow me? You gonna write a letter to Pooh Shiesty, man? Because you was rocking his music, wasn't you? You gonna tune in for that Bow Wow joint? That's gonna be on Saturday, man. Be sure to tune into that. Yo, man, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news.